Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw. I'm here at the ASTA Travel Advisor Conference in Dallas, and this has been a great conference here. It's the one that replaced the ASTA conference every year, but it's really been great. The last time we had a conference for ASTA was the ASTA River Cruise Expo in Amsterdam, and last time this lady next to me was not there, unfortunately, but then we picked up with it. This is Kristen Karst, in case you don't know, because she's been on a lot with us, and she's the Executive Vice President, co-founder, co-owner of AmaWaterways. And so she was here for a very, very important reason, and we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Kristen, again, great to see you as always here. Last time we caught up on Zoom. Here we are in reality, and you're here in Dallas, and you just won for multiple times now in a row 2 different ASTA awards, right?
Yeah, well, we are so privileged, honored, and humbled that AmaWaterways was recognized as Partner of the Year, River Cruise Line of the Year, and personally, I took the award home for the ASTA Representative of the Year.
You got a lot of hardware to take home with you. I hope you're going to ship it.
I always travel with carry-on, right? So, especially with the weather now. No, I think they will ship it, and I'm very grateful for this.
And this is nothing no stranger. You picked up some of these awards before, right?
Yes, ASTA is such a wonderful community, and we all know travel is a force of good, and we all come together here not just to celebrate and we share the passion. We come to share best business practices. We learn from each other. It's all about the clients of the travel advisors, our guests together, to whom we want to provide the most magical and most memorable river cruise vacations. We as River Cruise Line, of course, but every supplier who is here. This community is the sounding board. It's the voice of all the travel advisors in the United States. Yeah. And that's why it is just so important to be here.
What's the secret to getting all these awards? What are you doing for travel advisors that they like so much?
Well, first of all, we have a wonderful team. It is always about the people, and we are 100% committed to our partnership. AmaWaterways, we are not selling directly. We started the company with the travel advisor as our distribution channel. They are our extended sales force, they are our partners, and it is the trust, I believe, that we have developed over all these years, and the mutual trust. We said this morning, everyone can shine when everything is good, but you really prove yourself when there are the challenges, and challenges are definitely coming along the way. They have been, they will be. We all got resilient, but we have to show each other respect, that we are here for each other and want only the best for each other, and that's what our entire team is doing with a big, big heart. You know, Ama means love.
Ama,
mean it.
Absolutely. And you have so many different multitude ways and programs. I mean, it's hard to list. We've talked about them in the past, but it's amazing the number of programs you have for travel advisors. But talk at least about 2 or 3 of them that you really think are standouts and travel advisors should take advantage of.
Well, there is, of course, our Travel Agent Academy on our Travel Advisor portal on our website. So you learn everything about our product, but not just the product. It is about sales strategies, how to build a group, what is a charter, a part charter, the social media. Of course, we provide you with all the content. So you don't have to do any work. We want to do it for you. Again, another thing, you want to make it easy, everything, right? Because the travel advisor's talent is the distribution. Everyone, I mean, they know their people. We don't know them. But we have to make sure that the travel advisor is looking good, is strong, is powerful, so that the clients are coming back to say, I had the vacation of my life. Where do we go next? Which river should I go next? And
they come back, right?
And they come back. And honestly, here, even yesterday in the trade show, I had so many advisors coming saying, after all these years, trying, and this is being persistent, finally, they got the first group. And could be 10 people, could be 60 people. And then, of course, it is so nice to celebrate this together because it is about the persistency. Nothing happens just in the beginning and then you can rest on your success.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about this year. How are sales this year for Europe and elsewhere where you go, right?
Well, sales is incredibly strong. Yeah, we have way surpassed the revenue from 2023. 2024 is still selling very, very well. Now a lot of still short-term bookings, a lot of clients. They come and ask, so what's in for next week or even next month? But 2025 and even 2026 is also selling very, very strong. And we are running out of inventory for Christmas time cruises. So,
you and I have to go on another Christmas. That was a marvelous Christmas we did. That was amazing. And you actually go later. We're talking about you're now cruising almost year-round, right?
We are. We extended the season, and it is beautiful actually to travel in the pre and post season. Airfare is lower. There are not so many crowds. You are really. You can interact with the locals. As we always say, rivers take you through the countries. And the restaurants are more welcoming. Everything is so much more cheerful. When there are less people, it's more authentic. And I feel this is truly the way to go.
Absolutely.
And February is the month of love.
There you go.
Who doesn't want to give the gift of love, right?
Well, I got to go in February one of these days. Now, you said you're running out of inventory because, the people are selling out. But you are adding new ships, and tell us about some of those. In fact, there was an announcement just today, right?
Yes, it was. Again, back to our travel advisor partners, we are incredibly grateful for everyone's support. So the Danube is doing actually finally extremely well again. Mm-hmm. So we are building the Ama Sofia. I think that was announced for 2026. Mm-hmm. It will be a sister ship to Ama Lucia, Ama Siena, Ama Viola. I know Jackie Friedman, the godmother, is here. Hello, Jackie. Ama Christina. But before 26 comes, we have big plans for 25. We are building 3 ships. Of course, everyone knows we are finalizing our 2 ships in Colombia.
We're going to talk about that. I want to get to that. Yeah, and actually, well, let's talk about it now. How are last time we talked, you said there've been yet another unfortunate delay, but you want to get it right, and now it's still February of next year, right?
It is January of next year.
Oh, it's early. You advanced that. I thought it was February, but January of next year, you will be in Colombia with the first ship, right?
So January next year starts the Ama Magdalena. Very proud that it really, really is coming together. Again, I
know Rudy was just down in Colombia again.
Just came back. I parked my car in the garage. I flew to Dallas. He had the second key and picked up the car. When he came in at midnight, we didn't see each other. But this is our life, but it's good. Yes, yeah. He came back. It was a very successful trip. Everyone is on the same table. So I look forward to being with the first ones, and of course Rudy in January on board Ama Magdalena for the maiden voyage. In April comes the Ama Sintra, our 3rd ship in Portugal on the Douro River.
Wow.
So the Douro, every company is doing so well. It's a beautiful river, great scenery. So we needed more space. This ship is being built for April next year. And then in June comes the 2nd ship on Rio Magdalena in Colombia, the Ama Melodia.
Okay, so you got 2. And I think I just read that you got more ships coming, I think, in Nile and Mekong, right?
So the Nile, we started this year with the Ama Lelia.
Okay.
And even with the circumstances in the Middle East, both ships were sold out. Then, of course, we lost a little bit. But finally, it enabled us to open staterooms to our travel advisors. And now we can educate them. And everyone is coming back from the Egypt, raving about and feeling very, very safe. And it is safe. And for the Mekong, also the Amadara is selling out in the main season on the Mekong. So we are building now our next ship, the Amakaya. And the Amakaya will start in early August next year in 2026, not next year, in 2026. And I actually love to travel in August to Southeast Asia. I feel it's a beautiful time to be there. A little bit of heavy rain for 1 or 2 hours in the afternoon hours.
Like what we got in Dallas here, right?
Well, a little bit different because it's really 1 or 2 hours only, and then the sun is shining and the nature is lush and green. So it's a beautiful time. Yeah.
It sounds so. A lot of growth, new ships. You're expanding dramatically. And of course, I asked you this a few months ago, you have a new investor who bought out Certares, and it's I think it's L. Catterton. And you said, so, and in fact, I think you were heading into a meeting with them. Any update on how that's going to impact your operations, or are they just being tremendously supportive of everything you're doing?
That's exactly, and this is what Certares was as well. I think as long as we are all doing a good job, they leave us alone and trust that, our travel agent channel, our travel advisors, our travel advisors continue to support us the way we support you. And there is so much new business to come. I actually was very surprised today to see about 1/3 of the travel advisors being new to the ASTA conference.
Yeah, well, they're coming in. There's a lot of new people in. It's one of the fastest growing professions, believe it or not, in my lifetime of covering travel advisors, travel agents at the beginning. There's a demand for travel advisors, and it's really a great profession.
So 1/3 new, that means we need to build 1/3 more of our inventory. I don't think we can handle this, because we always say, for us, it's quality over quantity, right? And it's not just the beauty of the ships. You need qualified staff, the crew members, the captain. There we are super, super picky, I should say. We want to make sure everything is safe all the time. But no, this L. Catterton, the LVMH group, might be a name for some of our travel advisors. We are very happy to continue, and let's see what all the great potential is there in the near future.
So you're not going public lately, right?
We are not. We are.
It's a little jibe to somebody we know that who just did a public, but yeah, you're going to be safe, I think, with L. Catterton. Anything else you would like to tell our 125,000 travel advisors out there about AmaWaterways today?
Well, again, we are incredibly grateful to all of our travel advisors. It's just a fantastic community, and we will be partner forever. So that is our message. We need you, we love you, we want to continue with all our travel advisors. We want to welcome you all on board to experience our product, get as passionate as we are, and so many of the advisors who have been on board with us. And then it's a wonderful working partnership, and let's cruise together into the next wonderful years to come.
Fantastic. Well, Christine, it's great to see you as always. I'm sure I'll see you soon, other places. Congratulations again on the awards. Again, you are one of the most awarded people, and your company is one of the most awarded companies in this business, whether it's ASTA or whether it's one of the consortia. You're consistently up there at the top, and it's well deserved and well understood that how close you are to travel advisors. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us as always.
Thank you, James. I always appreciate this. And again, a big thank you to our travel advisor community, our partners and friends. Thank you, James.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.